So in this video, we're going to see operating system 1 mark question from the year GATE 2020 and is based on the topic of process states. So let's read what the question is. Consider the following statements about process state transitions for a system using preemptive scheduling. So this is an important point. Our system has preemptive scheduling enabled. So let's make a note of it. And then we are given 4 statements: statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. And then the question is which of the above statements are true. Okay, and then we have different combinations here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll figure out which one is true, which one is false. So let's have a glance about on these statements. So statement 1 says a running process can move to a ready state. Statement 2 says a ready process can move to a running state. 3 reads a block process can move to a running state, and 4 says a block process can move to a ready state. So since it's talking about process transitions, let's first make a note of it. So we have a ready state of a process. Okay, we have a running state where a process runs with the CPU, and then sometimes when it's in the running state, it goes into a blocked state, either for any IO or something like this. So typically the process transitions are from a ready state, a CPU will dispatch it to a running state. There will be a dispatcher which will put it into the running state. From running state it might go to a block state, and from a block state it might go to from block state it will go again to a ready state once the IO or any other operation is completed, and then from ready it will again go back to the running state. Once the process is completed from running state, then it will terminate. But since in the options this state is not there, so we can skip it and just focus on ready, running and blocked. Now one important point we have to remember is this question says preemptive scheduling is possible, preemptive scheduling is allowed, which means there will be one more arrow here from running to ready state. A CPU can preempt a process which is in the running state and it can put it into the ready state. So this arrow is possible only because it is mentioned that preemptive scheduling is allowed. Now using this as our basic information, basic understanding, let's see the statements one by one, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So statement 1 reads that a running process can move to a ready state. So this is my running process, and with this arrow it can move to a ready state. So this statement becomes true. So I'm going to mark it as true, T. Let's go to statement number 2. A ready process can move to a running state. So this is my ready process and it can use this arrow and go to the running state. So this statement also becomes true. So true. Then statement number 3, a block process can move to a running state. This is my block process. Can it directly move to a running state? No. A block process can never directly jump to a running state in any system. From a block process it will always go to a ready state, and from ready it will be scheduled into the running state. So this statement becomes false. Okay, and statement number 4 reads a block process can move to the ready state. Yes, this is my block process, it can use this arrow and go to the ready state. So this statement becomes true. So 4 statements, out of the 4 statements, 3 are true and 1 is false. Now the question asks which of the above statements are true. So if we go through the options, we can see option C, 1, 3 and 4 are true. So option C becomes our right answer.